School for tonight's panel presentation of No One Starts with Heroin. We have three primary purposes we're hoping to accomplish tonight. The first is to develop awareness. The second is to share resources. And probably most importantly is to address the stigma here. It's in our community. It can affect any one of us. It can affect our family. It can affect our friends. It can affect our neighbors. And we hope that if we are aware and if we're not afraid to talk about it, then perhaps, just perhaps, maybe we'll be in a better place to help someone who needs our help.
Right here in this room on February 7th in 2013, we had an open forum. Everybody here learned, and action was taken. Tonight is no different. What we have before us is not an individual issue, is not a family issue, it is a community issue.
These are people, these are children, these are spouses, lives that are lost and wasted. It is a brain disease. We know that when you take any sort of drug, you alter your brain, both structurally and functionally. In a shorter period of time as 2 weeks, I can alter the structures in my brain that are responsible for memory and reward. It starts out with the idea that they're going to become addicted. I think we use for three reasons. We use to reward ourselves, to relax, and to escape.
That fortunately our police departments around the county have been very active in having the dawn kits or the ability to revive someone until they get them to the hospital in case of overdose. And my understanding is that happens at least once a day in our county. And for a while I would see parents coming in with neglected, abused children where the heroin usage maybe was at the root of the reason why people's children were being taken. And as a result, we started the Family Reunification through Recovery Court, which allows families to become involved in treatment to solve that problem. But it wasn't long before the use started to filter down to teenagers and high school students that we would begin to see in our court. And I cannot repeat enough that it's not the inner city kid, and it's not the child that you would see and say, oh, I bet you that kid's the one that's using it. It's the A student, the student that's active in activities. It's the child that you wouldn't necessarily suspect would be utilizing heroin or other drugs. You need to remember that the statistics show that 90 to 95% of folks that use heroin start by using other painkillers. It's not okay to keep things around in our home for a long time. I think I'm going to take advantage of the drop-off this weekend myself. You know, to keep those around, make them a temptation for folks that might be looking for some way to ease whatever pain or difficulties they're having in life.
Cheryl Roush with Hudson Community First, and we work in the Hudson community to promote positive youth development, and we worked closely to put on this event this evening. So we're very asset development for young kids as well as programming when it's needed in the community, but we also do asset development for kids in the community.
Coalition for Children's Mental Health. We are a community organization that is seeking to advocate, educate, and provide support for families who are dealing with issues involving mental illness.
We're calling 911 for emergencies, for assistance, like for food and utilities and clothing, and the police weren't able to help them. So the government gave us the 211 line so that we can provide information on social services and government services to people that call the line. So